Hello, welcome, MomoCon. Hi, everyone. My name is Ash Said Hi, and I am here with some incredible people on the couch, going to be here for an incredible run here at the Momentum 2025 stage.
That's right.
How y'all doing today?
Thriving.
Doing all right.
I'm dangerously comfortable snuggling this Fuecoco.
Yeah.
I'm telling
believe it.
you.
I'm
Yeah,
like, I could just.
same
I'm
here.
the only one without a plushie up here, actually. That's good. Can I have rats?
Would you like a rat?
Yeah, I was going to
you.
say you can have two
Would
rats.
you like two rats?
Both rats.
Yeah.
Now I have two plushies.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so good.
And their
I'm
kiss.
so we just were walking around Artist Alley, walking around the floor. It's been an incredible show.
Oh my gosh, it has.
We are raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We are already
That's
at
right.
$826.96. Let's freaking go.
Love that.
I love it. I love it. Also, we've got an amazing run of Vengeful Guardian
Yeah.
Moonrider. Vertz,
Yes, hello.
are you excited?
Oh, I'm so ready and so excited.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh. Well, you know what? Whenever you're ready, if you want to introduce the run, count us in.
Yeah.
Let us know when you are ready to rock and roll. Please take over. We are
All
so
right.
excited to see.
All right, well, thank you so much for the intro. Yes, hi everybody, I'm Vertz. I'm going to be playing Vengeful Guardian Moonrider, followed by Odalis, both created by the developer Joy Masher. If you know Joy Masher, you probably know them from Blazing Chrome, which is a run and gun. This is more of a Genesis-style Mega Man X-like and Shinobi-like. Time does not start yet. Don't worry, I'll tell you when. Not yet, even. And in this game, we play as Moonrider, who's a cyborg created by a totalitarian government, kind of as an enforcer bot. And he wakes up one day and says, I don't really want to do that anymore, so he's going to avenge instead. So time doesn't start yet. Don't worry.
Mad respect.
All right, every stage starts with this chip select, and this is where we will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank
Good luck.
Now, when I saw you sitting on the title screen and holding a Super Nintendo controller, I fully thought this was just an actual SNES game.
Right.
Like, the art is perfectly of the time it's trying to emulate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Joy Masher's really good at that kind of fidelity to retro games. So this opening level, we're just going to be trying to avoid damage as much as possible. Nice. But I will also take some damage boosts just for fun. We get a wall jump. You can also dash attack.
What?
You can down kick, all kinds of movement
Whoa.
options. You can cancel these wall jumps too, like so. Just kind of lets you climb up a single wall. I have a mini boss here. Joy Masher loves their mini bosses. They are everywhere in this game and in Odalis, so we'll see a lot of them. Idea here is you're supposed to kind of destroy this turret and have it hit the door. There we go. I'm going to try a tricky jump here. All right, we got it. Yeah, the timing on that's really tight. You can miss it super easily. Okay, sure. That's fine. All right, so we're going to get an upgrade chip here. This game has, I believe, 12 upgrade chips that you can get. And they all do different... Oh, no, that's okay. They all do different things. This one is great because you get an MP regen over time. I'm going to equip it to slot 2, just to make my life a little easier later when I inevitably forget that I equipped it in slot 1.
I'm a big fan of these indie pixel art games.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
Uh-huh.
So many good developers making awesome games that look like Super Nintendo and Genesis games
Right.
nowadays. Vert, how'd you get into running this?
Yeah, so I started with Odalis back in 2020 by the same developer. And when they announced this game coming out, I was like, oh, heck yes, I'm definitely going to run that. Oh, that's okay.
Is this our first boss?
Yeah, first boss and already gone.
Nice.
So,
That was rough.
Awesome.
bosses go down pretty quickly in this. Not really a true boss, more like Mega Man X style boss where they just go down pretty quick. It's just
Right.
like, get used to the controls.
Do they go down quickly because they are designed to be fast fights, or because you're good at this game?
Combo of both.
Like, is this you or the developers?
So we're going to go to this next level called, I call it Danilo City. It's Iwan Danilo City, but
Oh, cool.
Danilo is one of the developers of the game, so I just call it that. This is an auto-scroller. They sure exist in this game. There are a lot of them. Not much to talk about here other than it goes faster if you destroy everything faster. So if there are any announcements, now is a good time for any of those.
Ooh, well, we are at $826.96, and I do believe if we make $850, we have an incentive, right?
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. So chat, if y'all want to donate, exclamation donate in the chat. And if you're here live at MomoCon, we've got some QR codes that are posted up around the stage. You can scan them and donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. A really great cause, helping so many families and children
Oh,
in
yeah.
need.
Absolutely. And that Vivid Stasis Encore is going to be wild. The game goes up to
Yeah.
17 plus difficulty, which is, first of all, absurd.
Unreal.
And
Yeah.
there are only 3 songs that have a 17 plus on their highest difficulty. And Lori is doing a 17 for the Encore. So,
Yeah.
like,
Whew.
as close to max difficulty as one can get without doing the, like, absurd, not marathon safe songs.
Right. Right.
And Lori recently got her first full clear on one of the 16 pluses.
Wow.
So that 16 plus you will only see if we get that encore.
Nice. I want to see it. I want everyone to see it, audience to see it, everybody here. So that would be awesome.
And we're like $24 away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
for real.
We can make that happen. That's easy.
Also, I feel so bad. I don't know if y'all got a chance to introduce yourselves.
I don't know if we did.
I don't think so.
Hi. I'm happy by 3. If you watched the last 2 days, you've probably seen me do something. I've been around.
Yeah, I have a similar intro. My name's Bridget Gray. If you've been watching the past few days, you've probably seen me around because I've done something too.
And you're going to be gaming later.
I am gaming later. I'm
Yes.
playing Demon Tides in a few hours. That's going to be awesome.
Love video games.
We love video games.
Yeah.
Demon Tides was cool enough to sponsor us, and we have 2 of our staff members doing a race of the demo.
And they made the mistake of letting me play it. Very excited.
Yeah, there's been some smack talking backstage already.
I'm taking this seriously. I'm not messing around
Bridget
here.
fully walked over to Zenithir and said, "You need to take the Steam Deck because if I practice anymore, it's not even going to be close." Which
Wow.
is wild behavior.
Challenge accepted.
I mean,
We'll see.
I want to
We'll see.
complain.
I
After
don't know.
getting bopped last night by Zen and Bingo, I think we need to knock him down a peg.
Fair enough, actually. Yeah.
That was a good Mode 7 feeling level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the
You're
word
so
for
right.
Mode 7.
Yeah.
It's cool that, like, obviously they aren't actually using the technology of Mode 7.
Right.
But, like, they have managed
Yeah, they
to
just got the
capture that vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, all right.
And it's not a SNES era side scroller without a good old fashioned train level.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We love a train level.
Yeah, so the whole vibe with this level is pretty great, and we're just going to jump car to car. There's mini bosses, of course, like this guy is going to show up a couple
Oh.
times.
What's your favorite train level, Vertz?
Oh, that's a good question. Please get out of the way. I'm trying to think of train levels that I know. I like this one. Oh,
Oh, also the, like, danger something's coming from off screen also
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
is very of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very Super NES era.
Yeah. Oh, you know what has a good train level? Bad Dudes.
Oh,
What?
I have
Yeah.
not played Bad
I
Dude.
think this.
Yeah.
Neither, actually.
Am I remembering right that Sunset Riders have?
Sunset Riders. Yeah. Good one. Good one.
It's fair.
All right, now we face 2 of them.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Excuse me. 11. Since when is it 11?
So you're counting the swipes.
Yes. Ideally, apparently not though. Sir. All right.
Nice.
All right, that was kind of a mess, but we got through.
That's all right. Marathon
Oh,
settings like
excuse
alter game files. They
I
don't-
Yeah.
swear.
Yes, it's true.
it doesn't function the same
Every
way.
time.
Mhm.
RNG can smell fear and it can smell marathon runs.
So, fun fact about these danger signs: they show up at different times depending on the FPS value that you're playing at.
Oh.
So I'm used to playing at 120, so I'm like, why are there so many of these?
That's interesting.
This is our first actual boss.
Oh.
It's Photon Diver or something like that. But we fight him first because he has a really good skill that we're gonna get.
I don't know why, but while you paused before the word diver, my brain filled in Dan. So I think this is Photon Dan for me now. That seemed like a hard fight. Photon Dan.
Yeah, really tough.
Put up a fight for you.
So just like in Mega Man X, we will get to see the skill that we picked up from this guy. We get the Photon Dash, which we will see throughout the entire rest of the run because it's the best ability in the game, unfortunately. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. There are some cool abilities, but we just use like 3 of them just because they're significantly better than the others.
So you're saying this is a Metroidvania?
Yes.
You fought the first boss and you got dash.
True.
That's the rules.
All right, so we'll head off to Ashura's Fleet, and really cool level, great music here.
Ooh,
What?
this is
Oh,
good
yeah.
music.
And we're going to use Photon Dash all the time here, pretty much. If you fall here, you fortunately don't die, but you do get your kind of path reset. So you can lose a lot of progress if you fall. It's pretty bad. So hopefully we don't. That's the power of the Photon Dash. Just go through your enemies. All right, I'm going to skip a forced fight here. I need 3. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Nice.
So there's a mini boss there. It locks you in place. The skip that I did is only possible on the original release of the game. They updated the game so that you can't do that anymore. But you can down patch it pretty easily. And we don't care if you do, so please do it.
Nice.
It saves a lot of time. All right, another mini boss here, of course. My goal here is to stay on the rope and hit him in the face.
Heck yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And I love that parallax scrolling in the back.
Yeah.
So satisfying.
Nice, got it.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
GG.
Thank you. Yeah, every mini boss is kind of like use Photon Dash when you can.
What's the cooldown on it like?
Instant.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty quick. You do want to do it with a rhythm for most bosses. Also, auto scrollers, they exist.
The
Yeah.
vertical auto scroller
Yeah.
also
Oh, yeah.
feels very Mega Man.
Yep.
Oh,
Gotta have an elevator level.
We love
True.
elevators.
Got to.
I always try to get both of those guys that come out with one Photon Dash, but I always miss it. It is possible to do, but always easy to miss. All right, there's a mini boss coming up. One of my favorite enemy designs in the entire game.
Ooh.
When I first played this, I just laughed for a solid 2 minutes when I saw this guy. So I'm gonna try to Photon Dash him against the wall and take him out instantly. Still makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, perfect.
Nice.
Easy. There you go.
Good job. That was fast.
Yeah, if you miss that, it's basically a 3-cycle fight because he becomes invulnerable for some hits,
Yeesh.
which is not so nice.
So, guess what?
What's that?
What?
We got a $25 donation
Let's go.
Nice.
from Tyler Salt, and it says, shout out to Vertz and bosses that are just ahead and 2 disembodied hands.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been at least one of those so far.
Those are my favorite kind. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. I know Tyler from we started out doing Link to the Past rando together.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Classic category.
And we've run some games together. He plays a lot of Link to the Past, so definitely a good dude to check out.
Love that.
Awesome.
Zelda do have some bosses that are head in 2 hands.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. Also, that means we made our incentive.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
at 851.96.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, folks. That's so
Yeah.
exciting. I love rhythm games, and I love Lori, and I love watching Vivid Stasis, and I'm glad I get to do more of it.
Love it.
It is mesmerizing to watch people who are good at vivid stasis. It's astonishing.
Rhythm games, like in general, especially
Yeah.
for speedruns. Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
It's so funny
gosh.
too how like you can be good at a rhythm game, but then you watch someone else's rhythm game and you're like, that's impossible. I don't know how they're doing that. That's crazy. Like they're so impressive.
No, agreed.
Also, auto scrollers, they exist again.
Yeah.
This level has two. This is pretty.
You know,
fun.
if you are at the con and haven't gone over there yet, the arcade area has a ton of rhythm games
Yeah.
set up.
Oh.
There are 6 Waka cabinets, and my
Yeah.
heart has never been more full.
It's really cool.
There's an original DDR.
Oh, nice.
If I understand correctly, which cab is the OG? I believe that is the original DDR cab.
That's
over
pretty
there.
cool.
It's very, very cool.
We are coming up on the end of this auto scroller, so I'm going to dash through this guy, pick up some more MP,
Nice.
and then we're going to hopefully get a quick kill on the boss. I need to get in the right position on her first cycle. Also, sorry, Captain,
Huh.
you got to go. Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Was that the boss?
Wait, was
Yep,
that
yeah,
it?
easy. I got it.
Oh.
From what
First
I've
try.
seen so far, I would believe it.
All right, so I'm going to run and attack and hope she doesn't move.
Be cool.
Isn't that ideal?
Wow.
Hello, 60 FPS, got me. All right, well, I missed it. So ideally, I was supposed to jump up and use several photon dashes against the wall. But now she's basically invulnerable. Takes a little bit of damage, but not much. Hello. There we go.
Nice.
Word.
All right, a little bit slower, unfortunately. But yeah, so
There
she
she
runs
goes.
away. She's the only one that runs away. So she's just like, all right, see you later.
Bye-bye.
You're only allowed to kill one thing per screen to keep the PG
Exactly.
rating.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the one F word per PG-13.
All right, so having gotten that, we also picked up during that time a chip.
Oh.
Yeah, so we get this. We're never going to use it. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh.
It looks
That's fair.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool, but we'll never see it again. We did get a chip that lets me get MP back from beating enemies. So
That's pretty
now
cool.
I can just I can dash through enemies and get pretty much the entire MP cost refunded.
Oh.
So that's what all these blue orbs are. So we're going to abuse the down kick height here a bit. Nice, good job, nailed it.
Oh.
Oh.
So as I was saying, we're going to abuse that down kick a bit in a moment. Oh my gosh, why did I not have speed? What is going on? Well, I'll get some MP back there. Okay, let me think about how best to do this. That's how.
Oh.
All right, a little bit messy.
Nice.
I ran out of MP there, so it was going to be kind of weird to get across the gaps. Well,
Nice.
hopefully we can do a little bit better with the down kicks that are coming up right now. There are going to be a couple of bugs that I can kick off of to get really high up. I did not get enough height on the first one, so that's great. All right, guys. Work with me here. There we go.
Ah. Nice. Good job.
Not as intended, but it was on purpose.
That's what matters, right?
It looked flashy. It
RNG.
looked nice.
It looked really nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is a ship. He does not know what's coming his way.
Seems like most of these bosses don't.
Is this the part when Xemnas turns into a boat?
So he does not know the power of photon
Whoa.
dash yet,
Whoa.
but he will learn.
I hate when my boat blows up and grows a bionic
Yes, and
part.
becomes
Yeah.
becomes body horror.
Ugh.
Yeah. So we're
Classic
going to
issue.
skip pretty much the entirety of this level here. We're just going to zip around and open a couple of gates and then skip the intended path.
Awesome.
So we're supposed to go to the left here, but instead we're just going to use this guy and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Nice.
that was clean.
That was clean.
That's nice. So every time the enemy steps, it's a set number of pixels, so you can rely on it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nice.
extremely reliable. You can get it with 5. Oh, excuse me. You can get it with 5, but it's pretty tight. So yeah, that skips most of the level. Saves, I think, 20 to 30 seconds. This boss is weird. She has a little orb. The orb is something that makes her invulnerable. So we have to hit the orb first. And she's going to summon some tentacles.
Oh.
So our goal is to just break the orb here. Perfect. Good. And she's still invulnerable here. Dash attack. All right, now I'm just
Oh.
going to do 3 dashes, and that should be it. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Alright, word.
Yeah, right on.
Nice.
There you go.
GG on that.
Thank you. Yeah, so that level's done. At this point in the story, Moonrider kind of decides, well, I've defeated 3 of my old compatriots, so I might as well just take them all out and,
Sunken cost
and help
fallacy.
the
Yeah.
rebellion here.
Just go for all of them.
Yeah, why not? Do we ever use this one? Because this one looks pretty cool.
We do use this one.
Nice.
Exactly one
That's a
time.
good one.
You know what? I'll take it.
Coming
That's
up in the
good
next
when you
level, in fact, yeah.
Intend to summon a portal and
Yes.
a tentacle comes out, but
Yes.
if you summon the portal and that wasn't what you expected, that's
That's bad news.
the worst
It's a
thing.
little off-putting. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the moon and he's riding.
Yes.
Whoa.
This is the Moonrider we heard about.
I like how distinctly it looks like a bowling ball. Like you see the
Oh yeah,
three.
it's got the 3 holes.
It does. Wow.
All right, little mini boss here. Everything has a face in this game.
Everything.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really. I'm seeing the distinct style.
I also like that it
Wow.
didn't turn around; it just backs up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a car. What do you-
I mean, you gotta make a whole new sprite if you want to turn around.
exactly.
That's just being efficient.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
All right, so there's another one of those guys coming up. So I'm actually gonna, excuse me, get some MP from those guys.
Nice.
All right, and then the true mini boss here is the samurai. He's gonna just appear, and we're gonna fight him, and then he's gonna run away. It's gonna be pretty fast. So he knows Moonrider. They were part of a rebellion that brought the current government to power.
Oh.
He's like, well, it's too. I'm in too deep now. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Dang.
Wow.
Bye.
Oh,
All right.
That was,
goodbye.
wow. That was fast.
I'm gonna try a couple of tricky dive kicks here, not off this guy. Cool, good. And we got the MP back too. Good. Weird. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know how I survived that, but no
Backup
damage.
strats.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the only game you speedrun?
No, so I also run Odalis, and I don't know what I'm trying to do with this menu here. There we go. So I speedrun Odalis, which is another Joy Masher game, and I will pick up any kind of game, honestly. I'm
Yeah.
learning Enter the Matrix and
Oh.
and Godzilla for the NES. Oh, I missed! No! All right, let's see if I can get it this time. There we go. All right, so this is going to make things a little bit weird. Oh, no. My aim is just terrible today. What is going on?
60 FPS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
you.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's the game.
Nice.
Always blame the game.
Mm-hmm.
That boss had a very Contra alien feel.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
that?
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think it's kind of vibing off Shinobi a little bit, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah. That's it too.
So if you're familiar with Joy Masher, if you have played Oniken, there's a level in Oniken, their first game, that has a giant laser like this. And it's pretty terrible. And this one's also pretty terrible because it's just
I
really
thought you were
hard
gonna
to
say
time.
like they really improved on the concept this time around. You're like,
No.
yeah,
Honestly,
they did it again. It still sucks.
they did improve on the concept, but it's still really hard.
Oh.
Okay. All right. This barrier is 5 hits. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, buddy. I just had to do it to him. There we go.
Had to take him out.
Yeah.
Had to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so boss quick kill coming up. Notice these scientists run away from Moonrider like he's the threat. But really, the boss of the area is the threat.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oop.
guys.
Nope.
Sorry, guys. Should just stay where you were.
He'll be all right.
So I'm going to jump over this guy, let him hit me, and then dash the wall a couple of times.
Oh, whoa.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Fair enough. That'll get you there.
Oh.
Not too bad if you miss that setup. He just has some invulnerability frames. Some bosses get a really bad second phase, and some of them are just like kind of whatever. He's just kind of whatever. All right, we do get another really good skill from this guy, the Geo Crash. It doesn't look super impressive here. It's just kind of like, okay, you get some little bullets, whatever. If you activate it in mid-air, Moonrider's body becomes the damage source for the weapon, so that's much better.
That sounds useful.
Yes. I didn't turn my page over to see where I was supposed to go, but I got it now. Only not too many levels left, so it's not like it's that hard.
Is there a system like Mega Man where like each of these abilities you're getting from the boss is like stronger against a particular boss? Or are you just
I
doing
don't
them in
believe
your
so.
favorite order, or
Yeah, I don't think that there's a like pattern to it. We mainly pick the levels for the sake of picking up some extra goodies and picking up some of these skills. Oh, I'm on the wrong. No, I'm on the right ability. I just don't have enough MP. That's why. There we go. Yep. Missed up.
Oh.
That's okay. I figured I would die at one point. Really easy to mismanage your MP in this level in particular. If you miss one guy that you usually get, it's kind of all over.
I can't tell if you're cutting these trees down or the robot is.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be the robot. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice dash attack that did not hit. Nailed it. All right, so we're past that part. Hey,
Nice.
first try,
Clean.
easy, you know. Oh, excuse me. All right, we're gonna pick this up because this is not going right.
This is a
Excuse
lot
me.
of,
Excuse me.
there's
60
a lot of animans
FPS.
in this Overwatch game.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna try to do a float crash here. That's too low. That's okay.
What were you pause buffering for there?
Make sure I was on the right weapon.
Makes
That's
So
sense.
that was
Yeah.
actually a menu.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so what I was trying to do there, you saw me floating in the air with the Geo Crash ability on top of me. You can, if you activate the float crash and then do a dive kick, you get a float crash instead. And you just float in the air and you have the damage frames from the Geo Crash. If you're at the right height, you can hit that boss that I just fought, but I was not at the right height, so I just missed it. But that's okay, we'll get another try here. Yep, that's okay. I don't have enough MP. That's okay. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, so we get another attempt at this float crash. So I'm just going to stock up on MP. And too low. That's okay. Hello. Geo Crash is strong enough that it doesn't matter too much. It just, if you get the float crash, you destroy that boss before it attacks, pretty much.
Wow.
That was pretty wild.
Oh yes, the obligatory escape the lava level.
Very,
Yes.
Very Metroid.
Yeah.
So are we saving the animals here, or?
As long as the animals are not part of the evil government, then yes.
Oh, based on what I've seen of this game, I'm not sure the animals.
Yeah.
Are making it.
I don't know if anybody's-
I don't like their odds.
Save the frames.
All right, just restock on MP there a little bit. Excuse me.
Is it
I'm gonna-
specifically an evil government of animals?
Yeah, probably.
So I did that wall jump to try to set up a quick kill here. I probably won't get it. It's really weird timing. Yeah, kind of figured.
Oh.
That's okay.
Close.
But yeah.
Yeah, still
That's pretty
kinda
easy
quick.
for a shredder fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what he does there, he gets eventually some iframes where he kind of summons some fireballs that come down, but he goes down quick enough anyway. All right. Coming up to our final core level. Nice, rank A, sad. It's because I died.
Oh.
Gotta reset. We're gonna go to the desalination facility, which is a water level. I really like Joy Masher's water levels. I think they do a good job. Of course, it's water physics, so you move slow,
Right.
but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna do some photon dashing, some dive kicking off of guys. There we go. I'm amazed. Never get those jumps.
The dreaded water physics.
Really
Yeah.
tight timing on a trick coming up right now. I need to get 2 photon dashes right here. Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Good job.
Skips a forced fight. So this is not Mother Brain. This is not Mother Brain. No, this is just a tribute. That is way too low, but I'll still do
Oh.
damage.
High enough to do damage.
Nice.
Go.
If you get that right at the top, you can defeat it before it hits you at all.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So just a little bit off on the timing. We have a switch puzzle in this area. You cannot drop down from these. Like I'm pressing down and jump and you just can't do it. So you have to ride them up and down at some points. But we can speed it up a little bit. So I'm going to be trying to do so. Excuse me. Gonna dive kick off this guy. Nice. And we are looking to stock up on some MP here, so let's take out that guy. Oh.
Huh.
Cool. All right.
Don't know
Another-
how I feel about the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're creepy. Okay, this mini boss, Geocrash. Run attack. Whoa, that's not where I intended to be, but
It's like the mini boss in the water level of Mega Man X.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Circles and
Yeah.
Yeah, the little snake guy.
But this one has the front of a human woman,
yes,
which is different.
Rad.
quite horrible in some ways. all of the monsters in this game are
Wow.
pretty awful.
Pretty rude, Vertz. God forbid women do anything.
No, it's not like that though. It's just making a mockery of people. You know what? I'm gonna show this off just for fun. Those hurt you, but
Oh.
you can just dash through them and just
Wow.
climb up. Oh, that's not the jump I
Oh.
wanted. All right, that's fine. Excuse me.
Eh?
You do have to hit that switch. If you don't, then you have to come back for it.
Oh, even if you don't like
Oh, there we go.
ride up on the thing.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. There's that switch. I always forget that one exists, but it's just slower. Like if you don't have the water level at this height, the door isn't open, so you just can't progress to the boss. All right, this is our final guy. You're gonna see him for a second. Is mostly what I'll say.
It's our final boss.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
jeez.
I was like, you are zooming.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're like, what do you mean 50-minute estimate?
Wild.
No, it's our final, robot master, as it were.
Ah.
Gotcha.
Now we get into
We're in the end game now.
extra bonus.
Okay.
Wiley level.
Are there any
S.
stages that you don't get S's on?
The last one before this
one
one.
was
I got an A.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so you
Wait.
always get S if you don't die and you're reasonably quick. Like, you don't even have to speed run it.
Word.
Right, so lore check, there is a rebellion that is fomenting, and they kind of have not been able to take action because of all the various robot master goons. But because all the robot masters are gone, they're like, wait a minute, we can do something now. So we're off to face off against Sunseeker, the final robot master. I hit
We're
it.
getting more of this. This is really cool.
All right, so this truck is terrible. you can only hurt it when the guy is crouched on the back.
Oh, guys, plural.
Yes, multiple. Yeah, and you can shoot it all you want. Otherwise, you can unload your special weapon into it and it just won't do anything.
That's a fun fact they don't tell you about trucks. As long as there's nobody inside,
That's
you
right.
shoot it and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
the truck.
no problem at all. I didn't mention this before. You can pop a wheelie on this
Oh,
motorcycle.
nice.
The developers are
Rad.
Brazilian, and when somebody found it and said, "Hey, this is really cool," and they said, "Yeah, it's part of Brazilian road culture. It's just
Interesting.
popping wheelies,"
Word.
so we had to include it.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of this game feels very rule of cool. And
Oh, yeah.
being able
Yeah.
to pop a wheelie definitely is rule of cool.
Included in that, yeah.
All right, second truck. All right. I have missed. Like I fired the last special that I had way too early, and then you just sit there just like shooting it, and you feel bad.
Things are getting real. It turned red.
Yeah.
Okay, it would help if I had actually targeted the thing that I was trying to shoot. Things in the air you have to be directly in front of. Here's a Gundam.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Bye.
Oh, there was a gun.
Bye, gun.
Bye.
It's cool at last. Somebody painted that thing for like 96 hours.
Yes. Someone in the background like, no.
Shoutouts to the build shop.
True.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to do is jump over these.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think
You're just
ride
hanging
the
out.
shoulder is the intended strat here.
It is in real life.
Based on some of the motorcyclists where I live,
Yes.
one would think
Yeah.
they love that shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think we have,
Good for them if you can fit.
Right.
Whatever.
yeah, good luck. If you, so we're gonna see a motorcycle here in a second, and it's Sunseeker. He reminds me for whatever reason of like a recolor. Oh, I missed again. No.
'Cause everybody knows seek is the opposite of ride.
Yes, exactly. Sunsitter. This doesn't have the same ring to it. No. But I don't know why, but his coloration always makes me think of Kefka from FF6. I don't know.
Oh, no, you're right.
No,
It's-
Yeah,
fair.
I could see it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little slow because I missed one of my specials, but he gets to
Oh.
ride off with his hands in the air because of when I killed him. But we'll see him in a minute.
Oh.
All right. Hey, auto scrollers, they exist.
All right.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Another elevator level. Let's go.
It's
Big
so
day for
nice
elevator.
they had to do it twice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I just have a list on my paper of, stand here and do this for each step because I always forget. So like this next one, I'm going to stand on the right and dash twice for 2 enemies. 1, 2.
All right.
Wow.
Sometimes there will be a guy in the center. That's very exciting. Okay. Like so. Got to mix it up, you know. Gonna be on the right.
Ooh.
You do have to wait for them to spawn in.
Do you ever go a little early and
Yes. It has happened. I try to avoid it.
sometimes you're simply too fast?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're kind of coming up to the end of the game. You can see we're on a space elevator right now, and you can see the Earth appearing below us.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
And we'll have a boss in this level. The next level, I will not talk very much because it's really hard,
Fair.
Yeah, makes
you
sense.
think?
and I will definitely need to focus on it. But it's a really cool level. We're going to be having to navigate a bunch of laser chambers and all kinds of nonsense. But it is very technical and very hard.
right.
So,
Okay.
We'll
Uh,
let you do your thing.
Yep.
yeah. So for this boss coming up, I'm going to try. This is the easiest geo or float crash, I should say.
Nice.
Let's try to get it again. Ideally, I get this in like 2.5 cycles.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
Nice. That was
Very nice.
pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
perfect for me.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, so coming up on the final level, again, I will not talk very much, but we're going to be dive kicking off a lot of enemies, photon dashing through lasers. It gets really hectic, and if I mess up, I will have to kind of improvise and figure out how best to get myself out of a pit. So I'm going to swap back. Okay, load time. I'm going to swap back to photon dash. And dash, dash. Nice. That's really hard.
Nice. Good job.
That's kind of the worst part of it now. I'm kind of done at this point. Okay, so we have enough MP. We are through. It's a very short level, but I have died so many times there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
that was-
miserable.
That looked difficult for like a casual playthrough, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's our samurai
You
friend.
know this guy?
He's back. Yeah.
Yay.
Will he live longer than last time? Nope.
Nope.
Looks like no.
Yeah, the answer is no. Fortunately, he's a good dude, so he's like, why won't you finish me off? And Moonrider's like, no, we need people like you. And he's like, all right, no problem.
Nice.
All right, final boss coming up.
Took a lot of convincing.
Yeah. Time is weird in this. It's not when I get the final hit, but there will be a cinematic where they kind of run at each other and the screen will flash white.
Okay.
And that's time.
Noted.
All right, Geocrash number 1. Nice, that was quick. Ow. That's fine. You can stay close to me and hit me. That's fine. All right, 3
Oh.
Geocrashes. 1, 2, and 3. And time.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Dang.
Sub
That was
40.
great. Yeah.
Sub- wow, what was the-
Pretty good.
39.57.
What was the time?
39.57.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For 60 frames.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, that's Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. One of my favorite speedruns. This game is 2 years old at this point. And the world record's a 35:55 and doesn't include some of the skips that I did. So it can definitely be pushed. It's a super fun game though, and highly recommend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Rad. So what's the lore behind the ending here?
Oh yeah,
What's going on
so kind of two competing endings here. We have Moonrider, Sunseeker facing off because
Oh.
they're super powered robots and could just take over the country. So they fight it out.
Oh.
And Moonrider, of course, is victorious.
Based on what we've seen so far, I think that makes
And,
sense.
Yeah,
the,
it seems
yes,
reasonable.
yeah.
Seems
and
more accurate.
the rebels defeat the evil government, and they win.
He's
And-
probably fine.
Yeah,
he'll be
Yeah.
okay. He'll be okay.
It's just a
Fine.
scratch.
Okay.
It's just a
He's
scratch.
taking a nap.
I will.
Aw, Eepy.
This is why they wanted to overthrow the government. They're lazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bert,
I
do you
will,
stream this on your channel?
I do. So I kind of go back and forth. I pick this up every couple of months because I'm like, I can do better. And then I
Yeah.
save like 10 seconds. I'm like, I did better.
Yeah.
And then I put it away for a while.
Yeah, it really does.
But yeah,
Personal best is the best best.
that's
is.
right. That's right.
But world record is better.
Yeah, it's funny. In prep for this marathon, I started playing this much more, seriously, and went from a 39 to a 37 for my
Hey.
PB. So I was like, okay, I can
Pretty
actually
good.
compete.
That's awesome.
Old
Yeah.
man can still do things. So
Nice.
You still got it.
yeah,
That's awesome. And
So-
I think you also still got another run.
that's
yeah?
right. Yeah, coming up
Yeah.
right after this, we have Odalis: The Dark Call, which is the second game from
word.
this developer, and I'll talk more about that soon.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Well, thanks for showing us Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. That was a real pleasure to watch. So
It
we'll
was.
probably take a minute break so we can set
Yeah.
up for the next run.
A brief break, I'm sure. Uh-huh.
Yeah, brief break, and then we'll be back with the next game.
Yeah.
All right.